The murder kidnapping trial for Christopher Clements is now in its 7th day of testimony. Clements is accused of murdering 6-year-old Isabel Celis back in 2012. Cameras are not allowed in that courtroom for this high-profile case, but News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo has been following the story right from the very beginning, and she just got out of the courtroom. So what are the latest details regarding these court proceedings, Lupita?
The jury has left the courthouse for the day. They heard testimony this afternoon from a Tucson police detective who did a deep dive into Christopher Clements' financial and phone records. Prosecutor Tracy Miller questioned Detective Jeff Lockwood. He's a 17-year veteran of TPD. He responded to the Celis neighborhood on April 22, 2012, and joined in the search for the missing child. 5 years later, he was at Abra Valley and Trico Roads searching for her remains. He's now in the homicide unit. He looked into the phone records of Christopher Clements. He told jurors 6 months prior to the child's disappearance, he found the Celis phone number had been called 6 times by the phones owned by Clements. The calls lasted from 0 seconds to 7 seconds. He also found April 21st a credit card charge of $110 to a car wash. The following day, there was a charge of $12.74 to a fast food restaurant in the area where TPD had their command center posted. That was located near Broadway and Craycroft, where the Celis family lived. 10 days after Clements was questioned by TPD during a neighborhood canvass, there was an airline ticket for $896.97 to Hawaii. Defense attorney Eric Kessler told the detective Clements was in the business of selling cars, and he had bought one on April 19th. So the $110 charge could have been to clean that car to sell. Also, he mentioned there were charges to Hooters and Bedrocks, and that's where Clements told detectives he was on April 20th. Testimony starts back up tomorrow morning at 10:30. Reporting live from downtown, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.